Okay, we are on.
So I think I'll switch. Did I get my coffee as well?
Yeah,
Please.
go ahead and have your coffee. Bring on the coffee.
You on coffee chat?
Well, I'm always doing tea. I break the rules sometimes, so I'm always bringing tea on my coffee chat. Good morning, travel partners. Good morning. Come in, come in, come in. Happy Thursday and welcome to Coffee Chat. Do let us know where you are listening from, where you are watching us from. Okay. So who do we have with us this morning so far? Becky. Good morning, Becky. Where are you watching us from, Becky? I went out this morning and it was so cold. And good morning, Esther. From Kentucky. How is Kentucky? What's the weather like? Good morning, Loretta. I went out this morning and I forgot it's winter is on its way. And I was dressed in my, island outfit and sandals, and I had to go back. Good morning from Indiana, San Antonio Hill Country in Texas, Kentucky. Good morning. Good morning, Phyllis. I haven't seen you for a while, Phyllis. Who is in Frankfurt? Oh, Frankfurt, Kentucky. Good morning, Tammy. So we have Texas in the house. We have Kentucky, Indiana, Fort Worth, Texas. Ah, you moved to Houston. Okay, that's what it is. You moved from Houston, I mean. Good morning, Trina. Good morning, travel partners. So nice to see you all here. Welcome. Welcome to our morning coffee chat. So I think we lost our lounge. New Orleans. Good morning, Trina. So we have a lot of representation. It's cold in Kentucky. Yes, Saint Lucia is quite warm. Okay, so they are back.
I'm back.
Ashland. Okay. So we have a few travel advisors with us already this morning from all over the US. And this morning, I'm so excited. We are, well, my friends over there in beautiful, warm, sunny St. Lucia. All of us are complaining about the cold weather. So, so they'll be giving us some warm vibes. So again, my name is Kelly Fontanelle, and this morning I'm so excited. We have the new Iyanola Lounge. Now, Iyanola, okay, that's another coffee chat to tell you about the name Iyanola. But today we're going to be talking about the new lounge. Well, it's not new. They did some major renovations and it was opened just recently, I think a couple of days ago.
Saturday.
On Saturday. It was open on Saturday. Good morning, Cheryl is in Ontario, Canada. Okay, so we have people from all over the US here with us this morning, and they will be getting a sneak peek of the lounge. So before we start, I'm going to introduce Mr. John Matchway from Serenity. Good morning, Michael. Michael, are you in Israel or are you in Miami? Where are you? So Mr. John Matsray of Serenity Vacations, and most of you are familiar with him because you have used him before for the fast track. And we have the Iyanola Lounge staff. We have Mr. George and Miss, who is this in the background over there?
Verna,
Verna. Good morning, Verna. How are you?
I'm okay. How are
So
you?
I'm doing well. So the Iyanola Lounge is our VIP lounge in St. Lucia, and I must tell you, travel advisors, this is something that you can just add to your client's package and they will not even ask why, because when they experience it, they will come back and thank you. So from now, I'm just saying that this is something you must just add to your travel advice, your client's package when they travel in St. Lucia, especially on a Saturday. If you have any clients traveling to and from St. Lucia on a Saturday, they must have access to the Iyanola Lounge because that's one of our busiest day on the island, on the airport. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Mr. John Matchman, who has a short video to show us about his services. Because you could buy this from Mr. Serenity Vacations, and then we'll get a tour of the lounge, so you can have an idea of what your clients will experience once you purchase the fast track to the fast track, or is it fast track and the
And the
lounge, or
lounge.
this? Okay,
It's complete
so
package.
the complete package. So we have Mr. Peter Lewis and Mr. Gasper George. Um, Gasper does not have his name there. It says his name is Gasper George, not Iyanola Lounge, and John Matre of Serenity Vacation and Tours. And they will give us a sneak peek of this, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be going through that tomorrow. So good morning, John, and welcome. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Gasper. So John, you're going to start off for us this morning?
What
Yes,
happened?
good morning, good morning, good morning, all. I want to thank you, Kelly, and thank you so much for being an ardent and valuable supporter of
Hi,
Destination St.
Sensei.
Lucia and for Serenity Vacations and Tours. Let me also say thank you to our valued travel advisors for having stuck with us. It was in 2020, during the height of COVID, where we partnered with the St. Lucia St. Lucia and Seaports Authority, SLASPA. We partnered with them as a small destination management company to enhance the arrival experience. And in doing so, we also brought it further to enhancing the departure experience. Well, today, this thing has grown. Not only have we enhanced the experience for our clients, but our colleagues, our partners, and indeed even our competitors are enjoying the fruits of our collective efforts. But before we walk through the lounge, I just want
Okay.
to take our travel advice to what we started with back in 2020. So if we can just share our screen, Kelly, just to show them what we started with in 2020.
Okay.
The Iyanola Executive Lounge presents the unique opportunity to depart St. Lucia in a warm, comfortable, and pristine environment. For their enjoyment, a well-stocked bar awaits with some of the world's finest liquor. Enjoy the air-conditioned business center or dine on our freshly prepared, healthy, and tasty meals, served to delight the discerning palate. At the lounge, variety offers more than the spice of life. To enhance the customer experience, the lounge offers a VIP meet and greet service. This service expedites the processing time through customs and immigration and offers a safe and sanitized transfer to their hotel. The Iyanola Executive Lounge. Depart in style.
That was then. That was then. So this is a historical background in 2020. Right now, what has happened is our partner SLASPA has continued to invest in the product St. Lucia, knowing full well that they're quintessential in the development of Destination St. Lucia. And what they have done is to invest in creating that ethos, that environment that tells of St. Lucia. So this was historical. And let me just let them give you a virtual walkthrough. The exciting staff at the lounge, let them do a virtual walkthrough of the lounge for you. And then we'll put you in an anticipatory mode for what's coming in the future. Peter, it's all yours.
Oh, well, hi there. Hi there. I'm Peter, of course, from SLASPA. And we at SLASPA are very excited indeed to feature this this rebrand of the Iyanola Lounge, and taking into consideration not only the comfort of the customer experience and our clients, but also creating an atmosphere that is one that would create an ultimate experience for persons who are visiting, whether it is for the purpose of vacationing or even if it is just to come to see family. So a lot of work and thought has gone into this, and we are more than happy at this point in time to be able to show the world exactly what they can see, feel, taste, and experience at the lounge, and their contact and experience of Iyanola International. I'm very happy to have my manager on the call, and that's Mr. Gasper George, and he will give a little more information on what exactly the efforts into the aesthetics and what has gone into this rebrand and remodel of the lounge. Mr. George?
Hi, thank you, Peter. This might seem as if we're playing Pass the Paso, but however, we have such an amazing team at the lounge. The dedication and the pride that they've taken in putting all of this together, we can't really, put them away because they really share what is Saint Lucia and what truly the experience you want to offer. So I would like to maybe flip my camera. Um, I can't flip my camera. Can I, Kelly?
You should be able to. Okay, is it stuck?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
there
think
we
I don't know.
go.
I was trying to flip it, but I flipped myself away. So this is Verna. I say hi, Verna.
Hi, I'm Verna, the manager of the Iyanola Lounge. Welcome.
Hi,
And this
Verna.
is Manley.
Hello, good day.
Good day.
My name is Manley, customer service representative at the Iyanola Lounge.
Okay, fantastic.
Great.
So
And what we tried to do
we're meeting all
was
the
to really
right
give
people right now.
an ultimate experience as to what we really wanted to show that is truly St. Lucia. So the lounge begins with a complete redo of the reception. Now just flip around. And the intention was to really bring in the true St. Lucian art in the space. So you'd see that we have paintings from the well-renowned Dunstan St. Omer, and of course a lot of local art. And as a matter of fact, the art on the wall are all for sale. And so you would
Oh,
realize that we've collaborated with another partner agency, Export St. Lucia. And the intention here is to provide opportunities for our local artists. So once a guest comes into the lounge, they have an opportunity to acquaint themselves with the art, and as a matter of fact, to even ask about the art and have an opportunity to purchase the art. So when your guest comes to the lounge, they could always indulge in this live gallery and see with us a piece of Saint Lucia and purchase and take over with them a bit of Saint Lucia. We're now moving into the actual lounge. So after checking in with the reception, we will move into the actual lounge. So I will just give you the first look. And the mural again, 100% designed and put together by our local artists. The entire lounge project epitomizes what is truly St. Lucia. So the entire craftsmanship, the decor, the interior design, and all was literally done by us and really sells who we are. The mural, of course, the concept on it really brings you back to that rainforest experience that the guest gets once they arrive in St. Lucia. We all know whether you go into Castries or the Rodney Bay hotels, or whether you go down to Soufrière, at one point, you will have an interaction with our greenery for our rainforest. And so this mural seeks to really bring back that experience on departure, bringing you back with the nature, with what really is St. Lucia, our beauty, our warmth, and the eco aspect of us really comes through in the selection of colors and decor. So of course we sit up to 102 persons in this space in one sitting.
okay.
We're open from 11 o'clock, the first flight, and we leave up to 9 p.m., which is the last flight out of St. Lucia. Access for the lounge is through Priority Pass, Dragon Pass, our membership, and of course, the strong partnerships that we have with Serenity Tours and Travel, one of our most favored partners, doing quite a bit of business with us. And of course, he has a special price that I know that he can share with you for that process. We also still on this side, and again, Verna is right next to me. I'll give her to take over shortly. We also have on this side a full, what we call our beverage station, redone with the correct technology and equipment as well, so that one can, and we're talking about coffee, Kelly. It's a coffee
No,
chat, but we do also have a
tea.
brand new coffee machine where you could make in your own cappuccinos, your Latinos, your espressos, your cafe, classic, and all of this type. And of course, an assortment of local teas as well. Um, right here in this case. We also have rebranded. Um, and you will see that we did over our logo in our rebranding to ensure that, we come out with the look and feel of the space. And moving on in the same space, we have a real example. This is Peter. And Peter is actually seated in the business class section of the lounge. So this section, which sits about 10 persons, is earmarked for persons who have business interests, the business traveler who needs his personal time and the look. And we have a special surprise for you upstairs as well that I'll take you to. We once had a smokers gallery that we have transformed into a final piece. In the background, you'll see a gentleman called Onan. Onan, you could wave at the camera. So Onan is our facilities guy, and he's, of course, ensuring that we remain impeccable in that process. So he's just in my camera, in my space, but he's very important to the process. Yes, Kelly, and so just taking
So
you walking about.
Gasper, I see all of the pieces from is it Udovic? So all of those pieces are for sale as well?
That's correct. So the
Good work. Oh,
sculpturing
wow.
is, the intention is to continue bringing in our local sculptures and improving it in the space as we go along. And again, all of these would be up for sale in the future.
And we'll talk about those pieces after, after Gasper is done, because that's a piece of St. Lucia for for you and your clients as well. So
Sorry, I didn't get that, Kelly.
no, I was just telling the agents that this is something that you can get nowhere else but in St. Lucia. So if you're looking for something for your clients or your clients want a piece of artwork that could be found nowhere else, the sculptures, this and the art as well, those are some items that you could tell your clients that they can find nowhere else but in St. Lucia. Not made in China, but only in St. Lucia you can find those pieces.
Yes, and of course, the art will be changed every now and then to really bring out and sell out who we are. And again, all of these things will be on sale. It will be a depot for you can really express and your final purchase, and even on duty-free prices, at duty-free prices on departure. We've also transformed our bar, and this is Aden. Aden, you can say hi. So we've also transformed our bar, improved our bar system, and all the drinks are all inclusive. So it's on us once you pay your price for your bar, for your package. And of course, to ensure that you really, really, truly, as our saying goes, depart in style. And again, going back to the other section, which is really, we've increased our seating capacity, as I mentioned, and brought in more banquet seats in the space. And again, all of these were procured here and literally manufactured here locally. Now, I mentioned we have a very special space. Oh, there's a very special lady you need to meet. I'm sure that your agents may have experience, the client may have experience. Shasta. Say hi, Shasta. So this is Shasta. And Shasta normally does our meet and greet. And she's a senior customer service rep here at the Iyanola Lounge. She's one of our greats. Now, Kelly, I mentioned the upper section that we actually now have transformed a space that used to be used for smoking We've transformed that space, and Peter is actually going to get this space ready for us. We moved it from a smoking zone to an ultra exclusive experience that will be available from booking only. The idea here is to set a capacity of 20 for packages 10, 15, and 20. So, for example, we're appealing to our VVIPs, but also persons who may have traveled for weddings, if your bridal party and the like. You could book your package here with us in advance. And when you come to that space, it will be prepared, ready for you, so that you and your team can literally have this private ultra experience. And let me just turn on the lights here.
So this is a private room that you could book.
That's correct. So, welcome to the Ultra VIP Lounge. It's a nice blue room, very sophisticated. We've not opened that section as yet. We're trying to finalize. We're trying to finalize aspects of the. We're waiting some more chairs from our local manufacturers, and of course to bring in the cushions and the rest. But it's an ultra space, and of course there is mood lighting. Peter, can you just dim up for me a little? Yeah, so we can play with the lights, dim it off, and really get your ultra experience. And of course, there are the departure screens in here to keep you abreast of the time and your flight information. So Kelly, the idea is you would select your package and would ensure that the room is outfitted for you with your selection of food and beverage. And once you check in, we would meet you at the front of the check-in area and expedite you through to security and direct to the lounge. So what would perhaps take you 20 to 30 minutes would bring you to the lounge in about 5 to 10 minutes once you've checked in to really take in that experience.
So you
Thank you,
help them
Peter.
go through security, or they don't have to
Yes,
stand on the line to go.
yes, we'll be actually putting on our agents downstairs for this service. And once you have checked in with your airline, you would walk up to the desk and we would expedite you to the lounge.
Oh, that's awesome. So travel partners, this is a fantastic, fantastic package too. Well, John will tell you more about how to purchase it for your
Yeah.
clients. So now we don't have just arrival, but also the departure. So this is similar to Mobe. So most of you who sell Mobe, this is what the St. Lucia one is, Iyanola launch. So Diana, definitely, it's amazing. I'm really excited that we now have this service in St. Lucia. And I know all of you could sell it, all of you could sell it. And John will tell us more about how you could purchase this for yourself and for your clients as well.
And Verna would like to say a few words, I guess.
Thank you, Kelly, for having us on your show. We hope to have some business coming our way very soon.
We will.
We
Are there,
also we will be offering a bundle package where you could do the meet and greet upon arrival and also use of lounge. So Mr. George is arranging a special package just for you.
yeah, Phyllis, yes, you will get all of that. After we see the lounge, it's just a walkthrough. John will tell us how you could purchase it for your clients. And yes, John will provide you with a travel agent rate so you too can experience it as well. So we'll have all of that for you in a little bit. But yes, I'm very excited. And I know we could, I think you'll probably will have to extend it to make it bigger after our agent starts selling it. So
I think we'd like that. I'll bring it back over to you, but thank you so much for this opportunity. I'll bring it back over to you now.
Thank
okay,
you.
thank you. Thank you so much. So there we have it, the Iyanola Lounge in St. Lucia that now has arrival and departure VIP service, similar to what Mobe has, but well, can I say St. Lucia is better? Yes, I can if I want to. But yeah, so this is really, really a nice something nice that you can add for your clients. So, and as I said before, it's not very expensive. The experience is fantastic, especially for arrival and departure. If your clients are traveling to and from St. Lucia on a Saturday, take my advice and just book this service for them because that's one of our busiest day to get in and out of St. Lucia with so many flights. I think we have about 18 flights on that day. That comes in between like 1 hour space of time. So this will really benefit your clients, and for what the service that they will be getting, the cost is nothing, but the experience will be out of this world. So John will tell us a little bit more about what different packages he has and how
Yes.
you could buy
Before
that.
John, before John joins in, I want to also introduce another special lady, Krista.
Krista.
Hi, Kelly. Nice to see
Hi.
you again, and to everybody else.
You too. And what I like about this, you guys have met all of the staff who will be in the lounge. I hope you take names so you could even tell your clients who to go for, who to look for when they get there. So this is really nice that you're meeting everybody that's been working in the lounge, and you can actually see them as well. So you could put a face to the name that's in the lounge. So this is excellent.
Very good. You could proceed,
Yeah.
John.
I just want to say a massive thank you. Let me tell you this. Krista is our darling and our star. Krista, Shasta, they are darlings. I think they make miracles happen on a daily basis, and they're just so dear to us. It is just one massive family trying to improve the experiences for our visitors on island. And we are crescendoing into something very special. Not only are we going to put this all together to our travel advisors and our mutual clients, in such a manner that will not just enhance the experience, but change the whole concept and ethos of tourism in St. Lucia. But also we bring in the community as well. In the background, myself, my team, we are working with the community to build community tourism. You will see us again in another show subsequent to this one. This one is just a teaser. Within the next 2 weeks, after Kelly has returned from St. Lucia, we are hoping to give you an even extended version of exactly what you're going to get. Colleagues, when you land in St. Lucia, you will feel the vibrations. Shasta, Krista, and the team will meet you in the warmest of experiences. Go through the immigrations and customs, get you out your VIP transfer methodology, whether it is through helicopter, VIP ground transfer, or the ferry service. But what's important is between that time of arriving and when you are departing, we are going to ensure that you get a taste of St. Lucian community. So not only are you going to have our clients are going to have the couple special and the private moonlight this and the unorthodox incognito experiences, as will be launched on our new website coming up in a couple of days. But what's more important is the relation we build with your travel advisors, and we spread that relationship to our mutual clients and to our purveying partners, SLASPA being a part of it. What is crucial now is that SLASPA understands itself as not just a port, but a quintessential partner in the development of Destination St. Lucia. By the time we show you another show, you will meet a young lady on the east coast of St. Lucia who is harnessing an unadulterated part of St. Lucia to give you a departure experience. And it's like this. Kelly will experience it next week, Wednesday, on her departure. Pick you up at your hotel, you stop for breakfast at a local entity. Then you go to Marvel's place at Kayak on the Bay, where you can kayak for a couple of hours, kayak through the Seaports farms in St. Lucia, have a Seaports meal, visit the Kai Platine. I will tell you what Kai Platine is when you visit St. Lucia. And then you can have a bath, a shower, a refreshment, a change of clothing, and then you head over to the executive lounge, the Iyanola lounge at the Hirano International Airport. What's so critical about this is that we want you to leave with an experience that is historical and memorable. And that is where you have an entity like SLASPA, a major player, partnering with ourselves, Serenity Vacations, and giving you entities within the community, small tourism entities, but who have the passion for sharing hospitality of St. Lucia. And you get that upon your departure. You can have it at any time, but you get it upon the departure. That we hope to expose to, we are going to expose to you within the next week. Kelly, as soon as you get back, we're going to have Kelly's going to be our showpiece. We're going to videograph her enjoying the experience from arrival to departure, and then we're going to produce something for you, our travel advisors. But what's key is the relationship that we're going to build with our travel advisors. You are going to be able to, those of you who have logged in into or have registered to work with us, there is no need for you to do that again. We will be reaching out to you. I will be reaching out to you individually and privately. We have over 80 of you right now who are registered, and we are going to grow that number. And we are going to provide packages of VIP arrival and departure experiences, and also premium packages for vacations. What you and I are going to do travel advisors is to identify the personalities of our individual clients and package a vacation experience that supports that individuality, that supports the desires and the individual threshold. And it is from that basis we know and think that the St. Lucia hospitality will be well represented, both at the beginning with SLASPA and ending with SLASPA. So I hope it spells it out, Kelly. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. I'm just excessively passionate now.
I know, and it shows, it comes out in your speech, and travel advisors, and that's what your clients are looking for, to immerse in the destination's culture, because you can send your clients to any hotel and they could be anywhere in the world. It could be in their own room, but experiencing the destination throughout. And I like that you're able to start experiencing from the arrival experience to the departure, and there'll be eminence of St. Lucia in all of that. So if you haven't don't I saw Phyllis, do you have John's information? So for those of you who haven't worked with John as yet, and Serenity, I'll put his email address in there for you, and you could contact him, so you will get information about the arrival and departure packages, and also how to customize and create experiences for your individual clients to fit what they want, not the cookie cutter where everybody's doing the same thing, but able to customize and to curate packages for your individual clients to fit them. So that's what that Serenity is offering to your clients. And you travel advisors, you can definitely experience that as well. Let John know when you're arriving on the island, and he will treat you to experience it.
And I do not want to expose too much, but we have a special coming for our travel advisors in our next launch, the exciting, powerful video launch that we're going to have within the next 2 weeks or so. We have a very, very special offer coming to our travel advisors. Travel advisors, you will be able to experience the new destination, St. Lucia, and all of its colorful, kaleidoscopic cultural influences. You might be able to experience that for free. That is coming up later.
Phyllis, you may talk to him about payment procedures. Phyllis is saying that you use PayPal and she doesn't use that. So Phyllis, you can definitely speak to him about how to pay commission, but that's a conversation with you and John.
Yes, we certainly will handle that internal.
Yeah, but most definitely, and I'm really excited about this new product that we now have in St. Lucia, arrival and departure experience for your clients, because that's what makes your vacation. You can't have a client that you send to St. Lucia for this fantastic vacation, and on the departure they have a horrible experience. You do not want that. So working with Serenity and the Iyanola Lounge will definitely give them that experience where they will want to come back, and that's what you want, for them to come back to you, to go back to St. Lucia or elsewhere. But that is what you want, referrals, and for the agent, your clients, to come back and work with you because you did such a fantastic job. And those are the type of extras that sets you apart from other agents. Those are the extras, that the connection that you make with the destination, the people you met, the connection you make with Iyanola Lounge, or the staff members and Serenity, that you can literally pick up the phone and call and say, hey, Marva, I need this. Hey, John, can you have this client come in? Is there honeymoon? Can you have this on arrival? Can you have this on departure? And it will be done. Hey, John, I have this client at this resort. They don't like the welcome gift. Can you put together something St. Lucian in their room on my behalf? That all of that can be done. So all of those little things makes you extra valuable to your clients, because you have that connection nobody else has, and it sets you apart.
Absolutely, Kelly, and thank you for that one. You're giving the cat out of the bag, but based on business threshold with our travel advisors, they get free destination management services as well. So we represent your interest. We ensure that the clients get the experiences that we boast about, and then some. And then, of course, not only is it profitable to you as commissionable agents, advisors, but also we throw in some freebies as well to ensure that your clients get the best. We understand that you, the travel advisor, you are the quintessential partner internationally, and therefore we have to give you the very same experience. The business experience has to be there for you as well, so you're comfortable working with us. Every travel advisor will have access to me personally. Of course, for bookings and administrative purposes, matters, you will deal with our very reliable team of travel ambassadors. but all our travel advisors will have access to me. And there are lots of stuff coming up that I cannot disclose here on this forum, but you will be meeting me in person a lot more often if you're in the North American region. And I think Kelly is planning to drag me along with her everywhere, so you have somebody to hit on the head when something goes wrong. So we're looking forward to it.
So if you have any questions, comment, just put it in the chat before we end. But again, our chat this morning was about the new Iyanola Lounge in St. Lucia, the UVF airport. That has arrival and departure experience for your clients, and this is all part of the experience for St. Lucia. So on arrival, you have this fantastic meet and greet, fast track. You go through immigration and customs, and you're picked up and taken to your resort. And on the departure, the last day where you think that, oh, I have to go back home, you get a fantastic experience in the departure lounge. And I really like where you can get all of the extras, the artwork, the sculptures, and those items, as I said before, you can get nowhere else in the world but in St. Lucia. So Stefan, definitely, I like that. I'm very happy about the local art because every time I go home, I'm always too late to stop by by either the market or by UV, and I see those pieces at the airport. I definitely be picking up a piece. So if your clients want something that they can get nowhere else in the world but in St. Lucia, they have to experience the Iyanola Lounge so they can purchase a piece of art, a piece of a sculpture, some of our local rum or something from the island that you can get nowhere else. So I really like that aspect of the departure lounge. And there again, as Gasper said earlier on, I also like that there is a room that you can actually book in advance. So if you have a wedding group, bachelorette party, if you have this wedding group and you want to keep them together and you want some special stuff for them, you could book that room in advance so your clients could feel extra special on the departure. So all good stuff.
Yeah. Hey Kelly, just one point here. We are all in the lounge. You can see Krista is now next to me, and we are in a separate section of the lounge. And Gasper, as well as the lounge manager Guna, they're in the business class section. So we're all in the lounge. We are just at different areas because we get the rainforest our back, as you can see in the painting, and they're in the business class with the tables and the long lounge chair. And we have the other section that we pointed out. So it's quite spacious here, and it is one thing that everybody's commented on in terms of being more spacious, more bright and airy, and of course that exclusive area you spoke of. I didn't think about it, but now I have my head scratching. Not that I'm getting married again soon, but I can imagine a bridal party really having their space. You're coming
Correct.
in for a wedding and being in their space. That's excellent, excellent. That would
Yeah, a bridal group or even a group for retreats. Just you have any group that you have and you want to make them depart on something really special. That room you can book it in advance for your clients. Now, Sabrina is asking how many people. I think Gasper said earlier on it was 100 people in one sitting for the different rooms.
The lounge fits 102 persons in all, with the exclusive VIP being about 20 maximum.
Okay, so the VIP is 20, so groups of 20. And what is the list? So can you just book the VIP room even though you have like 5 people or 10?
That's correct. So the VIP, you have 3 packages of 10, 15, and 20.
Okay.
So if you have 5, you speak with us and we could work out the rates accordingly.
Okay. Another question, can the art be shipped from the airport?
Sorry, we didn't get that.
Can the art be shipped home from the airport?
Oh, absolutely.
The art, yes, the art.
Yes. So we're working in 2 packages in that the art can be deframed and packaged for you to live with. Or you can give us your address information and it will be shipped to your address within 15 days.
Okay.
Framed. Because if you have to get it if you need to get it framed, it will be a little challenging to package it at that short time.
Yeah.
So if you need the art framed, we would have to send it to you within 15 days. And coincidentally, I ended a meeting with Charlie Ludovic and Kirk Elliott prior to this engagement. And we were
Okay.
discussing just that.
Okay,
Yes.
fantastic.
And we
So,
had Jalim and I, well, Jalim was at my house yesterday. Jalim Yudovic, to our travel advisors, is St. Lucia's renowned sculptor. He has done work, many of his pieces are displayed in China, including for the Chinese government. He's also working with us to enhance the experience as well. We had a wonderful lunch at my house yesterday. So Kelly, some of your lunch has been eaten, and we're looking forward to, and we are really, really looking forward to something great. Of course, there's a lot said. I'm just getting a text from one of our travel advisors, and they're asking whether the luxury client can buy out the executive portion of the Iyanola Lounge. Yes, indeed. We are speaking with our SLASPA team to ensure that our very high-end clientele will be able to get a level of decor and privacy that they want. They can literally purchase it. So that question is being answered, and of course, we are going to have highlights of this in our next presentation, our live presentation to you in a couple of weeks' time.
okay, so Diana is asking, that's a very good question, and I hope you have that. Is there a kids area in the lounge? We didn't talk about that, Diana, but I didn't see that. But is there an area where you could just send the kids off and let the grown-ups do the stuff? Is there a kids area? There's a play area for families with children. And if you don't have that, I think that's something you should probably think about in the lounge. Gaspar, did you get that?
Yes, yes. We're just noting, making a point of it here, and to see the logistics of it having the kids area. It is not developed yet, not that it cannot be done, but I'm certainly happy that the question is right now as as we're still developing to look at the logistics and how possible that is. So Gaspar, I'll allow your servant team to answer that one.
Yes, we are looking at, there have been calls for a kids area, and we do have a secondary area that we're looking at developing soon. Of course, we'll look at ways in bringing in a small area or dedicated section for kids. But this one is being marinated in its conception as we speak.
I like that. It's been marinated. So Diana, it's something that they're thinking about. So thank you for that question. I'm glad you brought it up. So we didn't talk about it before, but I'm glad you brought it up, and it is something in the pipeline. Well, as Gasper said, being marinated. So that means it's almost cooked. That means it's
Getting there,
almost there,
getting
but
there.
it's getting there. So okay. So if we have no questions, no comments, again, this will stay in the on the task page, so you can always go back and look at it on your leisure time. But we're talking about the new Iyanola Lounge in St. Lucia at the UVF airport that now has arrival and departure experience for your clients. And then a good question, Loretta, is the area handicap accessible? That's a very good question.
Yes, we do have a lift from right after security. There's a lift that would bring you up onto the exact floor as the lounge. And from there, it's very simple to be wheelchaired into the suite. So we do
So,
keep it for handicap.
so Loretta, yes, it's available.
Hello, mommy.
That's a very good question. So,
What's up?
Kelly, I forgot to also mention, we only spoke about the aesthetic and the look and the hard feel, but we've also significantly refreshed our menu offerings.
and now I wanted to bring the food in. And how can you forget about food when
You
you're
know what?
talking about?
I think we need to get the chef. If I get the chef for us, please, if she
Will
can.
do.
Yeah, so I was thinking about the food because the last time I was there, I did experience one of the best. It was just a cheese
Let me call you
sandwich,
back one minute,
the way
please.
we make it. But one of the things I wanted to bring up was the food as well, because that is all part of the experience.
Yeah, so
So
in the past, we only used to do basic snacks, but now we have more than snacks. We have a very nice a menu which changes over time. And we're trying now to really infuse our local and indigenous fruits, vegetables as part of our menu offering. One of the must-haves at the lounge is our soup. We have the best pumpkin ginger soup on island. You will not get that any other place. And the chef is coming to sit right next to me. This is Chef Kieran Smith. We've had the chef.
Hi, Chef.
Hi, good afternoon.
So with the chef,
So,
you will get the chef. Tell him some of the stuff you have on your interesting menu.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. For sure, you will have the best pumpkin soup on island from the Iyanola Lounge.
Told you.
Definitely. We have one of a really, really, really nice vinaigrette that goes with our salad. It's so good. It goes with our Greek salad, our Caesar salad. It goes with our garden salad, and even our house salad. It's really, really good. You can definitely be assured that you're going to have an assortment of desserts once you visit the lounge. Your sandwiches will always be cooked, hot, well toasted bread and really, really, really delicious spread, either cheese, tuna, or ham. We also serve, some days we have an assortment of meat dishes such as chicken Alfredo. We have chicken roti some days. We have chicken kebabs. We have turkey sliders. We also will be getting very soon quesadillas and Doritos. So you
okay,
will not
fantastic.
be disappointed with the menu once you visit the lounge.
So, a question that you will probably get from mostly Americans. Do you have um, do you have options for gluten-free, vegetarians, and vegans?
Yes, also kosher. Very much so. We
And
do cater
kosher,
to,
and
yes,
kosher.
yes,
So
we do cater for
fantastic.
it.
So
Yes,
somebody
we
just
do.
asked that. Are there gluten-free options? So Cherry, like I asked for you already. So yeah, she just said they will have gluten-free, vegan, kosher, vegetarian as well. So we'll have all of that option. Fantastic.
And another thing we're trying to do, and I think that's a good opportunity to bring it in, is to really tell us what you want in advance. So, of course,
Okay.
if we need to customize something for you, we can do so. And we also want to start celebrating birthdays.
We do.
So, if
Oh,
you have someone departing on their birthday or their actual anniversary, and we know in advance, we can create something to just add that extra special touch on departure.
so this is all fantastic information that we are getting for you, so that you could in turn share with your clients, and include those things in your clients, packages. So now your clients can actually celebrate on the last day, and before they get on the plane back to home, they could celebrate a birthday or a good achievement. So this is fantastic. Again, we're speaking to the Iyanola Lounge crew and Serenity Vacations. We'll be packaging all of that for you to sell to your clients. And yes, it's commissionable because nobody here is just working for non-profit. So
Exactly.
everything is commissionable. And at the end of the day, your clients would love the service that you provided. It will set you apart from other
Mhm.
travel advisors because now you're connecting with the people that providing the service, and then you can talk to them and tell them exactly what you want in your client's package. So both arrival and departure experience for your clients and for you as well. And I know most of you know John, have worked with him, and you know what services he provides. So you can actually curate activities for your clients so they don't have to do the same cookie cutter stuff everybody else
Right.
does. They could do, what do you call it, incognito. They could do whatever they prefer, whatever that suits that individual. So we
Yes,
were
Kelly, I
supposed
just
to
want to
be
let our travel advisors know that all of these options and all of the information that is disseminated here today will be on clickable links on the new website that is coming in within the next week and a half or so. But just at the same time that we are relaunching the entire travel advisor relationship with you here right here on Coffee Chat, we are going to make it clickable. So everything will be available to our travel advisors. We'll be able to help you with your individual marketing. So each travel advisor um, will have access to Serenity's joint marketing ethos. So we market with you in your various locales. and we will be speaking with that privately with each travel advisor or groupings of travel advisors. One thing is for certain, you are going to become a part of the St. Lucian community, the St. Lucia travel community. We will need you to immerse yourself in it, body, mind, and soul. So we really are doing our best to sell you out on everything. But new website will do that for you. You can look forward. I'm actually preaching that you can look forward to something exciting taking place in the coming days. And Krista, let me just, before I go, just thank Krista. Oh my God, Krista has been a darling. Whether I am traveling myself or my clients, Krista, I don't know how you wave your magic wand, but I need to tell my travel advisors that you are the miracle person for the arrival and departure experiences.
So
I'm sorry to be
before
so
we
selective, but that is true. Krista and Shasta.
we have one question. Can you do something for birthdays on arrivals too? I'm sure you can, Phyllis, but I'll let them, John, answer. So can you do something on for clients arriving for the birthdays?
We have the weirdest requests. We've accommodated some of the weirdest requests, and Team SLASPA has really been with us with that. Yes, we can. We just have to know and plan it in advance. It is all the logistics has to be arranged in advance, and that's what we're here for as a destination management partner, is to create these unusual, bespoke, unorthodox experiences as long as the client requests it early in advance. We've had some strange ones, but yes, we will be able to do that for you and your client. And I'm just looking at the platform if you have any questions. Also, I think Kelly did, but I also included on the chat, on the Facebook chat, our contact details, because much of what's being spoken about is not yet launched. So you don't have an information platform that'll give you all of it, but you can access us toll free at 866-766-0794. On a WhatsApp platform with Signal as well, on our mobile platform. It's area code 1, then 758-719-1775. And you can reach us also on our website chat. The current website has a chat platform that you go on that chat platform and we can chat with you all day and all night as well.
Okay. So I know John said we would be there for like 20 minutes, but it's almost going to be an hour.
I lied.
So this was really, really informative. And thank you, Phyllis. Yes, this was a great chat. This was really informative and I learned so much. And I'm so happy that St. Lucia now has that service for your clients. So again, it's something that you could just add to your client's package and they will be so happy that you did, because they will really appreciate it. So contact John at Serenity Vacations and connect with him and start selling the Iyanola Lounge in St. Lucia.
Thank you, Kelly. Thanks everyone for joining us today. It's been a blessing.
So SLASPA, any last words before we get off? Any last words, SLASPA?
I'll allow Verna to give the last words.
Thank you, Mr. Mathurin, for giving us the opportunity. Thank you, Kelly. We are looking forward to having many more persons visit the lounge. So by next year, we will double the size.
You heard that. That was her promise.
No, I'm sure you'll get this service was needed. So I think it's definitely that it's just now to put the word out there that this service now is available. So, and we could do this through our platform. We have a lot of travel advisors who's always asking. So we could do this through our platform, and I'm sure we can get about 100 travel agents from our platform to everybody sell one package to their clients, and we can get that easily. So thank you all. Have a wonderful Thursday. Next week I will not be here because it's Thanksgiving. Nobody wants to see me on Thanksgiving, so we'll come back on December 1st, I think, for our next coffee chat. But have a fantastic weekend on purpose. So again, if you have any questions, put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat because we'll still see it. And this will stay in the task group, so you can always go back and watch. And if you have any questions, just post it there and we'll be able to answer it. But thank you so much to the SLASPA crew and all the staff who came out to say hi. And this just shows you the level of service and that your client, everybody came out, even the chef came out to say hi to you. So that was really good. I like that. So Have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much turkey. Bye, guys.
Thank you all. Thank you, Kelly. Blessings.